Yeah. 901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Came up on this side, now they on the other side.
What's up, guys? J Smooth TV here, and today I think I may have a little bit of a hot take for you. I feel I have many solid reasons to believe that Chris Paul's 4-year, $160 million contract could possibly end up devastating the Houston Rockets championship hopes. Okay, let's rewind for a quick second. It's the 2017 offseason. Chris Paul is fresh off a first-round exit from the playoffs, compliments of a Gordon Hayward-led Utah Jazz team. He played pretty well in the series, averaging a near double-double with 25 points and 9.9 assists. But a crucial foot injury to Blake Griffin in Game 3 pretty much costed the Clippers the series, even though it went the full 7 games. Now CP's trying to decide on whether to stay with the Clippers and receive a $201 million Supermax contract, or take a gamble on himself and join a different team with the hopes of both an NBA championship and a max contract. As you might have heard, Chris Paul decided to leave Los Angeles for the Rockets in a sign and trade deal 3 full days before free agency began on June 28th. Now let's fast forward through the season. The Houston Rockets fall short in Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals versus the Golden State Warriors. CP3 suffered a devastating hamstring injury for the Rockets, but still has faith that Daryl Morey will still see him worthy of a max deal. Ultimately, he gets his $160 million max from the team. Now let's go to present day free agency. That contract is putting the team in a very tough spot. With him taking that much money and James Harden still having his monster payday deal of $228 million that he signed last July, the team has limited cap room. They are either losing or having a hard time signing important players that were vital from their 65-win season. Trevor Ariza left the team for the Suns. He was a versatile forward that was used as a 3-and-D guy for their offense-heavy game plan. He was a reliable shooter for them, well, until Game 7 of the Conference Finals, of course, where he went 0-12. But this is still a big loss for the team, in my opinion. Then they also lost Mbah a Moute to the Clippers. His role with the team was to provide defense needs to slow down the other team's scorers. I mean, they did re-sign Gerald Green, but that still is just not enough. And right now, they're having a really hard time re-signing Clint Capella. I think we all know how insanely important he is to them winning games. Whenever he, Chris Paul, and James Harden are playing together, their record is like 50-5. The guy is a lob threat whenever he's in the game, and he's an intimidator in the paint. That type of production is irreplaceable if they end up having to let Capella walk away. Now I know there's also rumors circling that Carmelo Anthony is an option for the Rockets. I even said in one of my recent videos that if Melo is willing to come off the bench, he would be a decent pickup for the squad. But regardless, losing a player that comes through with important pick and roll plays and a big defensive presence would be a massive blow to their championship hopes. That's why I think Chris Paul may have just costed himself another shot at a ring. You look at superstar players like Kevin Durant and Tim Duncan and how they've took less money in their contracts to help the front office a bit. This gives the GM more money to be flexible with to sign productive players and not have a strain on the roster moves the team can make. The Rockets really need to make a deal with Capella happen soon and try to fill the void of important players they lost already this offseason. Because if they can't get it done, the Rockets might very well just turn into another second-round team, while the Warriors and Lakers dominate the Wild Wild West. That's all, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more NBA content. Leave your thoughts in the comments on if you think the Rockets can make a resolution to the Clint Capella situation and how they can get back to the conference finals or even to the finals. Alright guys, catch you in my next video.